now I know what I want for dinner.
There you go.
All right, weather-wise for today, out the door, dangerously cold wind chills. Still looking at those wind chill values dropping between 10 and 15 degrees. We're at 20 right now in the Houston area. ABC 13 weather alert mainly for this morning, but temperature readings warm this afternoon. And yes, we'll be thawing out. I'll have the latest on the changes, though, for the weekend coming up in just a few minutes.
And videos.
Amazing.
And people were really creative.
I mean, people were out there in full force. They did exactly what they asked them to do.
Yeah,
we said, stay off the roads.
That's right.
Just get out into your neighborhoods.
Right.
I know there was a few that actually rode their bikes, you know, to the local park or their local high schools.
Yeah.
And it was so neat to see everybody just rejoicing in this rare snow event.
And we're left with
ice.
Yeah.
We are going to be talking and memories. You know,
great memories. Great memories.
But also breaking some records. Want to mention some of the snowfall totals that were officially recorded. I know many of you took out those rulers, and I love that you guys sent all of those measurements from your backyard or your front yard. Keep them coming. I know there was several of you that got into that 3 to 4 inch range, and that was spectacular. Bush Airport officially recording 1.2 inches of snow, which broke the daily record. Didn't break any sort of all-time records. Hobby Airport with 3 inches. This is the first time they reported snow on that day. Dickinson, 3 inches. Baytown, a little over 5 inches there. Richmond with 4 inches reported, and the Woodlands also breaking a record. Galveston with 1 inch of snow. The old record was only trace amounts, and that previous record was set back in the 1930s. So yeah, almost 100-year-old record at Bush as well as Galveston. Now, when you take a look at that system that brought us that record snow, it has now moved on and will be moving offshore as we continue through the day today. High pressure in control is drawing in those cold temperatures. Unfortunately, this is something that we're going to have to watch, not just this morning, but also through tomorrow as far as a refreeze is concerned. But those feels like temperatures, wind chill values will be dropping between 10 to 15 degrees in some spots. So that's why that extreme cold warning is in place. We've got single-digit wind chill values in Liberty and Winnie right now, 20 in Houston, in the teens in Navasota. We'll slowly start to recover late morning and then during the afternoon. We've got a pretty nice warm up on the way. Upper 20s in Galveston. We've got some stronger winds that may develop offshore. Small craft advisory until noontime today, and then look for wave heights between 4 to 7 feet. We do have a front that's going to be reinforcing these winds overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. So perhaps some strong gusts during the afternoon, and then those winds should back off by the evening. So a brief period of some elevated winds. Quick look at temperature readings out the door. As I mentioned, below freezing, 21 degrees in the teens in Morton this afternoon. We're warming in the mid to upper 40s. So we're heading in the right direction, and we've got a nice warm up that should continue through the end of the week. But it is going to be a frigid start to your Thursday morning, and there you can see the warm up by the weekend, approaching the 70-degree mark out ahead of a front that may stall out early next week. Still uncertain what this front is going to do, but it is going to draw in some wet weather, some showers, maybe a few thunderstorms. And to our north, there is going to be the potential for some isolated street flooding as we get into the Sunday afternoon time frame. That's why you're being highlighted for Sunday, level 1 out of 4 for some excessive rain. So just a heads up, making those plans. It won't be a complete washout, but we do have some widely scattered showers and storms headed our way for Sunday and beyond. It does look like you're going to need to keep that umbrella handy, ladies.
So let's check in with Elita for these cold temperatures.
Yeah, the cold temperatures, the wind chill values this morning, Rita, down into the teens in many locations. Extreme cold warnings continue through 9 o'clock, and then we will slowly start to warm above freezing. That may not happen until 10, 11 o'clock this morning, and then looking for temperatures to top out into the mid-40s. We've got some warmer conditions on the way, but also some rain. I'll let you know when you're going to need to pack that umbrella coming up in just a few minutes.
Got to check in with Elita.
Frigid conditions this morning, Rita, and you're waking up to it. Many of us waking up to, 10 to 15 degree wind chill values, single-digit wind chill values right now in the city of Liberty, Winnie, Port Arthur. Temperature readings will be slower to climb there. Meanwhile, you can see a nice gentle climb in those temperatures above freezing by 11 a.m. And we should be warming somewhere into the 40s this afternoon. But we've got another cold night on tap with another freeze potential. I'll have the latest details on that and a bigger warm-up in place for the weekend coming up.
Elita, for me, what really stuck out is the amount of gear that people have. I was like, where did you get that? And why do you have a snowboard here in Houston? Like, I have been nowhere, so I don't own any of that kind of stuff. But anyway, today it's all about putting it away and just continuing to bundle up.
Yes, I'll tell you what, I still have memories. Hey, let's take a look at this snowman. Well, snow woman, if you will. Sam, thank you for this. Sharetta West from Houston said, you know what? I'm going to make my snow woman with some style. And she's got a Chanel, by the way, scarf. She's got the glasses. I believe they're Prada.
Okay.
2022 season. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But, I mean, she's got the hoop earrings. She's got the hat. Sharetta, you are my kind of snow woman. Yes. Looking good. And I know we had several more of these snow woman. I wish I could show all of them, but if you go to our website, I know we've put together a number of these pictures together along with your videos at home. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. We just love it. We love how happy and how much fun y'all had yesterday. Unfortunately, this morning we're back down to business because we've got some black ice out there. And I know so many of you heeded the warnings yesterday to stay home. Please try to do so this morning while those temperature readings are still below freezing, while that ice is still packed. We've got extreme cold warnings through about 9 o'clock. We do anticipate temperature readings to warm above freezing. It's just going to take a few more hours. You can see temperature readings right now, 20 degrees in Houston. We've got a light breeze blowing, nothing like the winds down along the island yesterday. It's going to be a beautiful day, but cold, bitterly cold, with temperature readings in the teens in Lake Conroe. We've got those wind chill values, as I mentioned, anywhere between 10 to 15 degrees. ABC13 weather alert this morning, but by this afternoon, that will lift as well. Colder this morning, running as much as 15 degrees colder in Liberty. The air temperature is at 12, but you've got single-digit wind chill values this morning. And then you can see by this afternoon, those temperatures are heading in the right direction. We'll manage to see highs in the mid to upper 40s. Overnight, we'll see temperatures below freezing yet again, not quite as cold as we're starting off this morning. And then we will slowly start to see a warm-up. Back up in the 50s on Thursday. I think by Sunday, we're in the upper 60s, but we're also bringing a chance for some wet weather, some showers, some thunderstorms on the increase. And some of that rain could fall pretty heavily, especially north of Interstate 10, where over the next several days, we're looking at 2, maybe even 3 inches of rain by Sunday. We've got a slim chance for some street flooding there. Otherwise, it stays active here through early next week. But guess what? We're going to be on the milder side. No more freezes once we get beyond the weekend into next week. Those highs will be somewhere in the 60s, ladies.
All right. Thank you so much, Elita.